Do you ever feel like once you graduate or leave a workplace, the people you used to see every day slowly disappear from your life? No matter how close you were before, somehow you stop seeing each other. And even if you genuinely want to stay in touch with them, but sometimes it feels difficult because you no longer share the same environment. Back then, you could always talk about school, classes, co-workers, daily life. But now, all those shared experiences are gone. And suddenly, you just don't know what to talk about, but deep down, you still really like those people and want the relationship to last, even after life changes. Hi guys, I'm Delita. Welcome back to my channel. After leaving my last job, I started reflecting a lot on how to stay connected with old friends and former co-workers. So today I want to share with you 5 things I learned about how to maintain relationships after life changes. First, be the person who reaches out first. A lot of people secretly waiting for others to initiate the conversation because they don't want to bother people, assume others are busy, or they just naturally passive socially. So if you ever think, why is nobody reaching out to me? Sometimes the answer is they are thinking the same thing. Usually, friendships survive because someone keeps opening small doors to stay connected. So if your friend is more passive, then don't be afraid to be the one who reaches out first. Second, small interactions keep relationships alive. Some people only text each other when it's someone's birthday, there's an emergency, or something big happens. But real closeness usually comes from tiny interactions, things like, this reminded me of you, replying their story, sending them a meme, ask them something they mentioned before. Those small moments help keep the connection alive and remind the other person that you still think about them. Sometimes the friendships become weaker because the only thing connecting you was school, work, or daily routine. So over time, you need to slowly create new connection points together. For example, trying a new cafe together, joining a new activity, or sports after work, or talking about future instead of only talking about past. Because friendship continue growing when people keep creating new memories together. Focus on depth, not frequency. As adults, everyone has their own schedule and responsibilities. So it's impossible for you to see each other as often as before. But sometimes a genuine and deep conversation is more meaningful than talking every day. Those conversations help you to understand what your friends are going through and get to know the newer version of them. And honestly, deep conversation often strengthen emotional bonds much more than small talk. Fifth, it's normal for things to feel awkward at first. A lot of friendship begin because convenience or proximity, like school, work, or location. But eventually, they transition to relationships where two people genuinely choose to stay in each other's lives. And honestly, that transition can feel awkward sometimes. Because once shared environment disappears, maintaining relationships requires more intention. But if your friendship survives that stage, it usually means that your relationship is truly meaningful. And the last thing I want to say is, friendship is a two-way street. Both people need to want the relationship to continue. So if someone slowly loses interest, sometimes you have to let go. But don't be too sad about that, because if you never try to reach out, nothing will happen either. At least you will know that you try your best to keep the connection. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!